Hello and welcome to another episode of Never Have I Ever. I am so excited to announce this star-studded cast for you here tonight. I'm just going to introduce them without any further ado. On this side, you've seen him on HBO and Comedy Central. He is a very good friend of mine, Mehran Khaghani. Hey! And to the side, he was recently performing at Foxwoods, John Wendel.
No, I do need a drink.
Get a drink. And in the middle, she was a cover girl for Hustler, Val Dodds. Yes. Nice. And to this side, she's been schlepping around upstate. It's Jodi Lee. I love that intro, just schlepping. And on the opposite side, whoop, he's been on the Opie and Anthony show and on the Jim and Sam show. It's Paul Fields. Woo! And on the bottom, he won the NBC award for Stand Up for Diversity. It's Daniel Perafan. Finally, Daniel got somewhere quiet. He lives in a house with 12 other people, so he had to go around.
What do you want from me? I mean, Hispanic guy. I got 8 other people in my apartment. It's not a problem for me.
As long as they all pay rent.
Well, that's the issue.
So here's the game. Never have I ever, drink or don't drink again. Like, we don't need, we had one relapse on this show. We don't need another one. This week it's going to be never have I ever, never have I ever fallen down a flight of stairs. And if you've fallen down a flight of stairs, you drink and then tell the story of the time you fell down a flight of stairs. I think that sounds pretty good, hopefully. And then this is basically a way for you guys to tell like your fun, cool stories. They don't have to be sexual, they can, but no pressure. If you're not, if you're not a swinging from the chandeliers sex type person, don't feel like, I mean, I've told stories about pets on here, so don't feel that way.
So if one of us were a virgin, we wouldn't have to expose that, right?
No, we would not have to.
Okay, I'm just asking for the groom. I don't know. No. Maybe someone here could be an adult virgin living with his mom. I don't know.
Thank you.
I don't know your lives.
I mean, if you wanted, Daniel, you could use that as your first one. You could say, never have I ever had no sex.
I thought they started at like 14 in the Hispanic community.
So
I was a late bloomer.
Oh, was that a joke? All right. We're trying to really do this here. Okay.
No comedy.
Good Lord. Oh, good Lord, you guys. Okay. Here we go. Never have I ever thought about getting work done. Well, that's not even a good one. It's thinking about it. That's everybody. Never have I ever. Fucking A. I'm trying not to do the same ones. Never have I ever stuffed my bra as a youth.
No, never.
Oh, even I've done that.
Genital work done.
I never did. Genital work done?
Would you ever get genital work done?
Sure. Oh, yes, I would get genital work done.
Yeah.
Yes.
Would you get genital work done? Never have I ever thought about getting genital work done.
Much better. Much better. Mehran's version I like better. Yes, yeah. I would get one of those vaginoplasties. Just
those
suck away the bad parts.
Would you get an embiggening of the penis if you had one, Chrissie?
What?
An embiggening of the penis. If you had a dick, would you get an embiggening of the dick?
Well, it depends. If I already had a decent sized dick.
No.
Chrissie,
let's say it was huge.
Would I just want to go bigger no matter what? Sure. Why not? If they could do such a thing.
I think there's some dick size experts on this Zoom.
Yeah. Jodi, is there too big?
Fuck if I know.
There is no too big.
I haven't seen it yet.
What about that one guy that's like that? There's a guy that's like Stumpy, but he's like that.
Oh. Yeah. Stumpy? Oh my God, that's too big.
Are you talking about? There's this porn star. His name is Dredd. He's a beautiful black man, very well endowed. His dick is so big it looks like it should be wearing its own watch. Like
yeah.
Are you this?
It's got an elbow.
Samsung.
We actually went to the AVN after party. My friend was his date to the AVN red carpet.
Oh my God!
Did she take it in the can?
Did she get anything? Get any action?
Yeah.
She did.
Oh shit.
She did?
So sweet. He's a really nice, like, looking at him, like, he's older and, like, I don't know, everything about him, his demeanor is just very, like, he doesn't have big dick energy or, like, fuck you, like, anything
I love
like
that.
Like,
That's so nice.
he'll make sure that he's opening the doors for us, like, I like him. I'm glad that
Oh, wow.
he's a good
That's
guy.
good. That's always good to hear because any guy in porn could have big dick energy. I mean, they're doing porn, so
Yeah, for real.
Too.
You're following every little boy's dream.
Right. And
I
then they think they're this huge person, like they're just like, oh, the girls want me. And it's like, you're just in
Yeah.
where you have to fuck all the girls. Like that's
yeah, it's your job.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You are beautiful, by the way.
Yes,
You-
Val.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you.
Like with the upright pentagrams, like not even upside down. It's like Hail Satan.
Just
I
regular
love-
stars.
I love
Wait,
that
wait.
you-
I don't like that you haven't complimented my bedroom. It's 3 beds in here because
Daniel,
we
you look like this looks like a chat roulette situation. You look like you're here by mistake.
Filter.
What is any
Really?
Any of the guys went from unclipped to clipped, and do they see there's an advantage in that?
What?
Oh, yeah, like-
Is this a never have I ever?
No, I was asking. You're asking about modifications. I'm saying I'm from England, so we never got circumcised.
Circumcised.
Of course you did. Of course you did. That was the resilience of your British penis.
Exactly.
They actually did
Yeah.
take your foreskin off and then
Grew
it
back.
grew
Grew back.
back. Grew back. Honestly.
Yeah.
So
That's how they
helpful.
make Motley Pie.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's healthful.
Oh my god, that's
Jodi.
so funny. All right, Jodi, do you have one? I feel like you're not having a
I
good
do.
time.
Yes. Never have I ever been kicked out of a threesome by 2 dudes.
How dare
Oh,
they?
shit.
Kicked out.
Wow, of course, Mehran. Damn.
Whoa.
Kicked out. Why were
Uh-oh.
you kicked out, Jodi?
Actually, the real kick in the tits is it was at my house. It was, where I was living.
Oh.
Yeah. But it was,
What
it was
happened?
different. Well, they were goth guys, so this was like in the 90s.
And they were surprised by your Stevie Nicks.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that I was just like a buffer, really. And
Yeah.
it worked out. Like the one guy had like really long nails and the other one smelled like a dirty towel. So I was kind of like,
Turn
you know,
on.
I'll be a nice guest or nice host and I'll just wait in the kitchen. So it worked out for the best.
Nice.
So really, you're there chaperoning their gay experience.
Right.
They were just
Yeah.
fucking slapping dicks in my room, basically.
Yeah.
It was,
That's
but it was
so nice, honestly, Jodi. And to have you have this side sweep now, it's like I can see the ghost of those 2 dicks on the lighter side of your sweep.
Mehran's hammered, by the way.
I'm not hammered.
No, you're not? Okay.
I'm not
No,
hammered.
but that's the best kind of gay guy is his compliments when he's drunk.
I love you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I think he wants to get hammered.
No, I do. No, that's
No.
not true. None of these men could enter me without permission.
Ooh.
And by permission, I mean just like a little licking, like even if they pantomimed licking.
How,
Even if they
how does that
Oh,
work?
wow.
You have to leave a disclaimer on the front door?
No, I mean, you could just tell me I did it. You would be like, I did it, and I would be like, oh, that's wonderful.
Daniel, are you laying down?
No, it just it
Yeah,
must,
no, me either,
Nap
Dan.
time at the
it
shelter.
must, it must be the it
No,
must be
no.
the angle of the camera. Let me readjust it. Hold
No,
on.
no, that's
There,
right.
there it is. See?
Aim
Back
lower,
to-
aim lower,
know.
Daniel.
Wow.
Aim lower. Honestly, this feels like one of those Chris Whatevers movies. You know,
Chris Evans movies? Chris Peters? Who?
Christopher Reeves?
No, not the one in the full brace, but the half brace.
Christopher
The leather
Reeve?
jacket. No.
Christopher Jackass?
Christopher
No,
Walken.
no, it's not Evans either. It's
Chris
like
Kringle?
Kringle.
Chris Kringle?
Oh,
It's
Chris-
Chris Kringle.
Like,
Thank you so much. No, you guys, you did it. I lost the spirit of Christmas and then
Did
you
it say
guys were
Santa
like,
Claus
Chris
came down
Kringle.
the...
Is it Christopher Cuomo?
Yeah,
Ugh.
it is. It is.
Christopher Cross.
Yeah. Yeah.
John,
Christmas.
John Wendell, do you have one?
Yeah, so never have I ever had to pee in the car in a jar and got it all over my pants. Never have I ever done that.
That's a two-stepper.
Wait, what?
Do we
Pee in the
It's-
car and then got it
I'll-
all over your pants.
So I'll
Oh,
So on
Drink if
my
you've
way
done that.
somewhere, right? Had to pee, had a Gatorade jar in the car, pulled over, peed in the Gatorade
Oh, you
jar,
pulled over?
got so well. I'm not as talented as you. I'm sorry. I couldn't, I slowed down at least. Couldn't, got it into the Gatorade jar. And then by it, I mean the small thing I pee out of. And it got all,
Piss hole.
thank you. I wasn't sure of the term.
Piss hole.
Yeah, got all over my pants. But it was, I was younger. It was like 15, 20 days ago.
Have you ever been rimmed?
No, but is that an offer? Because
Wendell, like
it
if you
feels
could
good.
shower
What happened? Why
together
not now?
first.
It feels good, but from a girl. I don't know about. Well, guys are probably better because they know.
The guy-
right?
the guy's tongue's much different. Is that what it is?
It is. It is. It's
Well,
like
you know, the males of our species have sandpapery tongues.
Like
All right.
cats.
I haven't experimented enough.
Well, that's interesting. No, I haven't. I've never tried to pee. I've
You
peed
never
in the
have?
woods. I've never peed in the car.
Chrissy, have you ever
Why
shit
would
in
you do-
someone's mouth?
Shit in someone's mouth?
We're gonna
No.
elevate.
Have you ever just taken a shit in someone's mouth?
That
No,
was my next
not
one.
even close. Yeah.
One time on the way back from the compound New Year's Eve party at 4 a.m, me and my buddy had to take a shit, and he wouldn't shit in Anthony's house. He's too proud. So he took a dump in the middle of the LIE at 4 o'clock in the morning, not behind any
That's
bushes,
good.
just on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
My buddy,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
That's acceptable in Long Island.
Yeah,
Jody,
fucking crazy.
Jody,
He's got
what's
this
the
thing.
worst
He
place
doesn't.
you've ever taken a dump?
The what?
Yeah.
The worst
The
place
worst?
you've ever taken a dump?
God, there's so many. One was this bathroom in a dry town after like a private show.
Best.
It was, but oh, actually, yeah, that was a fun one. So it was a dry town. There was no booze, which is a problem for me. And so I had to pee, and we go to this gas station, and the toilet, it's the worst fucking bathroom I've ever seen. Like the toilet is overflowing to like a meniscus.
Oh.
Just,
Ew.
Yeah. The
like,
hill
it was
Christ
like
could not climb.
floating around on the turds like canoes and shit. It was so fucking bad that I was like, all right, I can't go near that. I cannot put any of my bits anywhere near it.
It's really a conversation about energy.
Well, I decided to piss in the sink, but I accidentally pulled the whole fucking sink off the wall because I'm kind
Yes,
of short.
Jody. Yes. All day. Yes, Jody.
I didn't
Yes,
think
Jody.
that was going to make that bathroom worse than it was until I kind of pulled
Yeah. Yeah.
and then I was like, come on, we gotta go, let's go, let's go. That was fun.
Sink was
Last
ready to
bitch
come down
on the
anyway.
sink.
Yeah.
Jody.
Woo!
Every public bathroom in Italy never had a toilet seat, and I don't even like just sitting on the edge of the bowl. That's just fucking.
Oh, wow. You hover?
Yes, I hovered. Yeah.
Ooh.
Am I the
I
only?
love
Is
you.
everybody here would sit on the actual edge of the toilet and still?
Yo, I raw
Wow,
dog toilet
hover.
seats all day.
It's germs.
Mehran, where's
I
the
raw
weirdest
dog
place
them.
you've taken a shit?
I generally can't shit.
I'm
What
the
was his
same.
name? What
I'm
was
the
his
same.
name, Aaron?
That
What?
explains it.
What was his name? The guy you shit on. What was his name?
No, I can't
Never.
shit.
It was the two at
I
Jody's
can't
house.
shit. I
Yeah.
hate all of you.
Yeah, my butthole is very shy. It
No,
doesn't,
but
yeah.
I have a robot that fires into it. I have this bidet that is more loyal to me than my mother, and it fires into me morning, noon, and night forever all my life.
So
Wow.
inwards is okay, but outwards you're shy.
No. Both inwards and outwards. I'm a screamer. And
Video or it never happened.
honestly, no. If you want to see it,
Least
go
information.
go to OnlyFans. Mehran is ready. Mehran is ready. and I was born ready.
I love it.
Nice.
No, I'm not kidding.
No one thinks you are.
No,
Yeah, we never thought that
honestly
once.
Not kidding.
I was born ready.
That a lot of words come up for you, but
I'm
definitely kidding was
really
not one of them.
done. I'm really done with pretending I wasn't ready the minute
Yeah.
I came out. A lot of people were like, "You're not ready." This Princess Peach background on you, my Italian angel.
Jealous.
No, it's like my soul is uncomfortable. But what I want you to know, what I want everyone here to know, is that my skincare is stronger than yours, and I'm not leaving.
Ooh.
About.
I
think
that's
Daniel was
Who are you talking to?
Is he sponsoring us?
All of you,
Yeah.
including
My skincare
Northern
regime
Lights.
Wait,
Northern
did,
Lights. Whoever wants to come for me can come for me. Here.
wait, did
never
anyone
have
notice
I
that?
ever. Never have I ever. Are you ready? Are you guys?
I'm ready. We're ready.
We're ready.
Never have I ever been cummed in.
Ew.
Ew. Shh. never have I ever been.
John, was that a
cummed in.
yes drink?
Let him finish.
Keep finishing.
No, let me finish. By someone who lives in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn.
Oh shit, that is an important one.
Yeah,
Currently
never
lives
have
there?
I been cummed in by someone who lives in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn.
Thank God, no. Just Jersey.
Yeah.
Oh, really, you guys? Oh, so I'm the
No.
only one who's ever been cummed in by someone in Bay Ridge.
Yeah. That I've known.
Lady.
No, there's no way that's true.
Just female.
So you need a
content?
bigger sampling of
I'll
people
drink
next time.
anyway.
What about female?
I have
slut?
taken a lot of big samplings.
I love it.
Valerie.
Valerie.
Yeah,
All right.
Valerie, give us.
Yes, give
And
us.
Never have I
Anything. Give us something.
Never have
Fuck
I.
you.
Yeah.
Never have I ever taken drugs in my ass.
Oh, that's a thing?
No. Wow. You're peas in a
Suppositories.
pod.
What about suppositories? They count?
A suppository.
I've snorted.
okay, then.
I've injected.
Oh man, nice,
I've done
nice
all of it,
drugs.
but I've never taken
Stories,
it.
waiting at the-
Does it count if you're just hiding them there? Like,
Yeah.
Ah, Jody.
They
You're
do
on a
that
plane
in
for Mexico?
Daniel,
Yeah,
have you
just trying to
ever
get
like
this
dipped
straight.
your pinky in cocaine and shoved it up your can?
They do
Up
that
my
in the movie.
can, no.
Paul,
Sorry, I was saying in the movie Train Spotting, they do that.
Oh.
you've never done heroin in your anus?
Brutes.
No, I can't say that I have because I'm normal.
No. Your dad's normal.
Rude.
You're weird. John Wendel.
I've done it so many times that I don't recall ever having done it even once.
Is that true?
I don't know.
Jeez.
That's
Naughty
how real I
boy.
No, John. Don't be a woman.
How dare
Great-
you? I
great
identify
advice.
as a woman.
No, I see that. I do.
Okay. All
Was that a
right.
gay man telling
All
a
right.
straight man not to be a woman?
Oh!
Oh, wow.
Oh, shit.
All right.
I'm very
all right.
secure in my lack
All
of
right.
sexuality.
Chrissy, wrangle these
All right.
eyes in.
Kitty cats. All right, kitty cats. Who hasn't gone yet?
I haven't gone.
Oh, okay. Okay, Paul, go.
Aww.
Sorry, never have I ever traveled over 2,000 miles to meet a girl, and when I get there, she's in a wheelchair.
Oh shit.
Oh,
That's
shit.
that was a real right turn there at the end.
Oh, my God.
Pep this up a little bit.
Whoa.
2,000 miles in a wheelchair.
Over 2,000 across the whole United States.
I participate in the what is it called? It's for the Crips. They wear a lot of
Special Olympics?
no, God no.
Wait, you said the Crips, like the gang?
Yeah, it's not Bloods. It's the Crips.
Wait, Mehran, can you tell us more about knowledge you have of gang culture?
Well,
I just-
a lot of
I
it
feel like
has
I want you
do
to
with-
explain gang culture to me.
A lot of it has to
MS-69.
do with readiness on a street
Yeah.
level,
Okay.
right?
If I was in a gang, would I be able to go commander and just like be like, let me see your dick? What's
Not
the deal with that?
hairline.
Oh, no.
No, you have to you have to like honestly, you have to wash it out in this like you have to show up.
Oh shit! I can't even show up.
That was deep.
Sounds like dogging.
Wait, Paul, where did you fly to meet this girl?
I didn't fly. I went on a fucking train for 2.5
In a wheelchair.
days.
2.5 days on a train? To
Wait,
meet
what
a
was
girl?
wrong with the wheelchair? There's nothing wrong with the wheelchair part. Who cares?
Oh no, I still fucked her.
My God.
It's fucked up because she's the one with the wheels. She should have made the fucking trip, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
She's going with the
Were you
ride.
in a wheelchair?
I went from
She
New
met you
Jersey to
halfway.
Oregon. Oregon, I went to.
Oh my
Portland.
God. Wait, so she lied to you about being wheelchair bound?
This was before they had video chat. It was like 1994.
Didn't come up.
So she just sent.
Oh my
photos.
God!
You know,
You were
like,
alive in '94.
Wow, so just a headshot she sent
Yes.
Wait, Paul. So,
Oh
so
my
what
God.
happened? Did you guys date or what?
She was
We
11.
hooked up. I stayed there and hooked up for like 3 weeks.
you. 3 weeks.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Fucked,
But if you're gonna spend
handicapped
2.5
woman?
days on a train, you're gonna fucking stay more than a day, right?
Girl,
Yeah.
it's so weird. What I'm hearing is so weird.
No point that you knew about the wheelchair at all. Like
When I got
nothing-
off the train.
That, right. Oh my. Okay.
So you fucked her for 3 weeks, despite her being otherwise unable to wheel away from you.
Yeah.
Let her go
For 2
downhill.
days trying to get there.
She was literally pushing away from you.
Yeah, you just let
for
the
a
air out of her
whopping 2
tires.
weeks for 14 days.
Yeah,
and then,
Paul. What
and then
the hell's
you
wrong with you?
still fucked her.
Legs.
And then she
Swap the legs
continued pushing.
Yeah.
Put the brakes on
Oh,
those
God.
wheelchairs.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly.
I was at a poker table. I played poker, and I played
Yeah,
poker
you
when
did.
I lived in Vegas. And there was a guy I would always play at Red Rocks. And there's this when you kind of go, you start seeing the same people that are there. And there was a guy that was in a wheelchair, and he would put himself in like one of the regular chairs, and then one of the dealers would put his chair kind of on off to the side, and he was always there. And I get this new guy that like normally played on the strip or something. He said he was like lucky from General Hospital, and who knows if that's true because everyone just says things out there. So I'm like, I don't know. My mom used to watch the show. I don't know. So I'm like sitting by him, and all of a sudden he starts talking about how he went on this Tinder date. And I know the other guy in the wheelchair or whatever sitting next to me. I see him all the time. And he starts going off about, okay, so I go on this Tinder date. This girl, like, smoking, I don't know, like, everything was fine. Like, I'm wondering why she's on Tinder and, you know, all this stuff. And he meets up and he's like, and she had one leg. And he keeps going off and he's just like, one leg, what would you do? And I'm sitting next to this guy who has no legs that I'm like, oh my God,
Oh.
what you're saying to me right now. And so he's like, I'm like, hitting me up. And he like keeps going off. And the guy next to me is just like kind of quiet. And I'm like, oh my God, this is so awkward. I don't know what to say to you.
I think it's got to be easier for the girl with the guy with no legs, because with the one leg, where do you fucking put it?
Where do you put the one leg?
Yeah.
No, one leg is infinitely better than no leg.
I would take one leg.
I'd take one leg over no leg.
No, I meant for the girl though.
God was
I meant
at
for the
least
girl.
trying to slow
The
you
girls with a guy with
A
one
little,
leg.
fair
What
enough.
do you do with a one leg?
Hold it.
You move it to the side. It's another
Whatever you
brace.
want. What are you going to do? Hop away?
One leg better than no legs, hands down, every
One
time.
leg, it's less to spread. It's like
Yeah. If anything, it's easier. It's better.
Honestly, it's like pushing open a door versus having to unlock one.
yeah.
Somebody already
You know,
used
it's
this.
like-
It's a saloon
Easier
door.
to
You know,
break and
it's
enter.
it's a shove versus a skill.
Exactly.
Oh, I have a good one.
Okay.
Never have I ever gone to Alabama and been catfished. Right.
You are a cat.
Who's laughing in the back? Is
Let
your
me tell you
family
something.
laughing at you in the background?
That's my
No,
sister.
let me tell you something. Your
Does it have to be
Alabama
Alabama?
catfish, you were the catfisher. Do you understand what I'm saying?
The
As
catfishy.
in, we're all acting like you got catfished, but you are catfish. Do you
By
understand
a
what I'm saying?
one-legged man.
In half a
No,
wheelchair.
Wow.
as in,
Daniel,
you're
explain.
asking us all to
I-
take a lead.
What did you do with her, Daniel?
Okay, so I met someone on Craigslist early on, and we exchanged numbers, and then we just started texting every day and talking on the phone, and then she would show me pictures of herself, and I was like, "Oh, this is you? How come we never video chat?" She's like, "I don't want to video chat. I don't like it." Stuff like that. Every time it was like another excuse. And then we were like, "Oh, let's meet up." Blah blah. We met up, but it was longer than a meetup.
American?
I can't. No, Colombian.
I was guessing.
Oh, okay. So it's a long story short. I ended up in Alabama, trying to chase the truth behind this story, and who met me in the parking lot in the middle of August in scorching hot Alabama weather was a woman who was at least in her 50s, had meth teeth, and just very, very, she was overweight, of course. And then she starts talking to me. She's like, "Emily's not coming." That was the name of the fake person. And I was young, so I cried. And I'm crying in the middle of Locust Fork, Alabama.
I've been there.
Is that a good spot?
It's 1,000 people.
Oh,
in
so
the
nobody
town.
saw you. Yeah.
No, thank God. Yeah, and then she gets me in, she brings me to her house, and she's like, "I'm so sorry, but Emily's not coming. She's away right
back
now."
to her house?
Yeah, because we're hours. I don't have a car or license, so I got there.
How did you get there again? Did you say?
Okay, so when I went down to Alabama through airplane, and I met another woman online who let me stay at her house, who also was in love with me. Then I went. I know, it's crazy, and she was morbidly obese too. There was a bunch of morbidly
obese women are cleaning up.
Unbelievable.
Story of sexual obesity. I'm leaving because it's all awful. Because no one, honestly, you're not helping anyone.
You are.
Oh, God.
What?
That's what matters.
He's pretty drunk. I'm happy he stayed on as long as he did.
I flew from England one time and met a chick. It turned out to be 485 pounds.
What?
You gotta remember when I was doing this, there was no video chat. It was all the phone conferences in like the mid '90s, early '90s. So
what do people think? You're gonna fall in love with their souls and then not even a little physical? Like you need like 10% at least.
Daniel, how long?
I did not hit that. I don't have the stamina.
Daniel, how long did you date her?
What? On the phone, we dated for almost 6 months.
No, actually,
the meth girl, the meth lady.
Like how long?
Yeah.
Met?
She was clearly had done it for a while. This kind of psychological thing, it had to have been, because she. So she in the middle of the parking lot, and it was 3 hours outside of Birmingham, and I had the other woman drop me off, and she went back home. I thought I was going to be there for the day to at least talk things out, and I had to call her back. So she had nowhere to leave me. She was like, "You stay in my house while I go take care of some things." So I stayed alone in her house. Of course, I went through everything, obviously. There was even more questions. I went upstairs to the second floor. I swear it was empty, except for one room that had a computer, and that was it.
Daddy, you were happy.
How were you not turned into soup? I don't understand it.
Daddy,
There were
people living there.
Rooms in her house with nothing in it?
Yes, on the upstairs. It was all bare. She clearly had either gone through a divorce or was very lonely. She as her daughter, playing, her daughter that was on the phone with me, played this persona of like my mom. She'd always tell me about her mom and her dad and the trucker life, and that's the way that her husband lives. Clearly, must have been just her venting through another person's eyes. Yeah.
So you were like a therapist.
Wow. Essentially, yeah.
You're a hero.
Yeah.
I think it's creepy.
Craigslist is never a good idea. Like I met somebody off Craigslist not even that long ago, maybe like 6 years ago. Like when I think there probably were apps, but I just was like in a bad place. So So I was just like on Craigslist at 2 a.m. And I don't know if I've told the story already on another Never Have I Ever. I apologize to the audience, but like it's so relative. So I answered this ad at 2 a.m. and it was like a massage trade. And I was like, again, so low. I just got out of like a really bad relationship. I just wanted like anything. You know what I mean? I was like up looking for a bad decision. And it was like massage trade, no picture, nothing. I think I just had the number of this guy, texted him, but had no idea what he looked like. And I was like, great idea. I'll be there in 10 minutes. I took a cab to Bushwick from Williamsburg at the time. Or no, from Astoria, Queens, where I was living. And even the cabbie was like, where are you going? Are you sure you're making a good decision? And I was like, shut up. Just take me there. And then so he dropped me off in Bushwick. And the guy, he's like just in the middle of the street. I was like, are we going to go for a drink or something? And he was like, he didn't want to take me to his local bar because he didn't want to be like seen with me. And I was like, ugh. And meanwhile, this guy was like not cute. Like in my normal day-to-day life, I wouldn't have even asked this guy. Like I never would have been interested in this guy. But since it's like internet meeting, you know, like everything's off the table. It's like not even a normal scenario. And like that was the thing that like suckered me in. The guy was like, well, come over. At least my place is really nice. I get over the place is not nice. He didn't even like tidy up. He didn't even
never thought you'd fall for that.
I fell for it. I was like, I just want to meet a man with a nice, clean place. And it was like not nice and it was not clean. And
what an amazing low standard that's so high. I just want a man with a nice, clean place. How low and how high is that standard?
I have a bathroom or I'm out.
And it was like one of those hookups where you're like, all right, let's try to get this person to come as quickly as possible so I can.
Yes.
Yeah, I was like, and we're gonna, you turn up the juice like you get from within the depths of you, the most skilled sexual prowess, just because you're like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Like the clock is ticking.
Get out of here.
The clock is ticking on my dignity, and then that was
so
like
romantic.
my sexual rock bottom. After that, I was like, I gotta make some changes. Get off Craigslist.
Daniel's only dating chicks from Alabama, and you guys will miss that.
Yeah, mine was only a cab right away.
To his nice place.
For a reason, Daniel?
What's up?
Did you pick Alabama as like a target when you started?
No, it just sort of happened. It was crazy. All that just happened at one crazy time in my life where I picked up drinking.
Yeah.
Couldn't find a chick in Mississippi. You know?
We do crazy shit. And that's the thing, the difference between men and women. Like, I don't think women will drive. We won't go that far. I feel like the guys will come to us, like unless it's a real like outlier scenario where it's like basically the Notebook playing out. You know, then you're like, I have to go.
It probably ranks with how good you look. You know what I mean? If you're like, you probably drive a few hundred miles.
But by the way, you guys are all traveling for women in wheelchairs and obese women.
That was 25 years ago.
It doesn't matter how you look.
It doesn't. It really doesn't.
You just need to respond to an email. That's all it takes.
That's how thirsty men are. That we don't even talk about that. Right. We literally get catfished. That's we're catfished and catfishing. I think that's how sad we gotta lie. We make up a whole elaborate lie.
Those are the stories you can tell.
Newly divorced women are kind of hungry too, right? You know?
We're all hungry.
Yeah.
I think anyone.
Targets.
I just don't know what these catfish people are thinking, because it's like there's gonna come a point in time, there's gonna come a day where they're gonna see the real you, and it's like either hurry up and fix your meth teeth, or I don't know, like why not be honest sooner rather than later? I just don't know what they're thinking. Like how do you think this is gonna go? They don't.
I'm saying they say I still want to have a relationship when they look nothing like.
Right.
I still
want to have a relationship.
Yeah.
I want a man that could give me some teeth and has a nice place, some legs.
Oh God, just clean up. Yeah. Just pick up your damn socks. That's all we need. All right. I'm starting to sound cynical. Who wants to go again? Jodi.
Okay. Never have I ever tried to jump out of a moving car.
Oh my God.
Oh wow.
Everybody's done
it. Who hasn't done that one?
I'm married. I do
that
all the time.
I was driving.
It's a fucking fatty, isn't it?
Wait, how? What happened?
You're going over the cliff like Thelma and Louise. You just dive out quickly and let him go.
What happened that you had to all of you dive out of moving cars?
Rough life.
Well, for mine, it was my birthday, and I think it was like my 25th. And so the bar I worked at had a party, and I was a redhead at the time, so the drink special was redheaded sluts, and
That's my jam.
and
Delicious.
yeah, I love them. They're so good. But and then also it was in Pennsylvania, so they gave me a drink called and please forgive the non-wokeness, but it was called 3 Hicks and a Spick, and it's like
I miss the good old days when you could have fun drink names.
They just did my last station before.
I miss
it's
that.
like, yeah, it's a full shot of Jack, a full shot of Jim Beam, a full shot of Johnny Walker, and obviously a shot of tequila.
Damn.
And it's all in a rocks.
That's
Yeah,
one cup.
Damn, that is that's
Classic.
called a liver problem.
It was a problem. So from what I've been told, we went to a karaoke bar where I sang I Touch Myself in front of everyone. And then when the karaoke lady tried to take the mic, I started fighting her. And then I got into a fight like with off-duty cops. And then my friends tried to bring me home. And that's when I tried to jump out of the car because I was trying to get back to the bar.
Sounds like Thanksgiving at my house.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a good birthday that I don't remember much, but good times. Well,
That's fun.
jumped out of cars.
That was mine. I wanted to go back to the party, and I was already in a car, and I was like, I'll just jump out of here.
Oh my god.
Mind you, it was my friend's birthday, and we were going to the store to get more liquor, and I had my hand kind of on the door, and we were yelling back at the house. We're like, who wants to get, or like, what do you guys want for bottles and everything? And as my hand's there, someone slammed the car door on my hand.
Oh.
Swelled up super bad. So we started drinking even more because I was like, oh my God, is it broken? And we were like, fuck it, we'll find out tomorrow and all this stuff. And so we're
Wow.
more. We
Is
get
it
more
broken?
liquor, we come back. My hand's still all fucked up at my friend's party.
Oh.
My boyfriend's like, we got to get Val home. She's like, fucked up. My ex-boyfriend at this time. Gets me in the car, and then that's when I was like, I need to go back to our birthday party, and I was like trying to jump out of the car. When I was in the car, and my hands all fucked up already, it was just a bad night, and I woke up and I was like, what happened to my hand?
Was it broken?
It wasn't, but I actually ended up still going to the hospital the next day, and they had to cut a ring off my finger because it swelled up so bad, and they're like,
Oh
you're
my god.
in
Ow.
during this time because the ring was so tight on my finger. It was making my finger even bigger than my whole hand.
Oh wow.
That's kind of like on Cops, where the guy gets a DUI and then
What?
3 hours later they pull him over again, driving back to the party in a different car.
Wait, what happened? What happened, Paul?
On Cops, one guy got pulled over on the way home from a bar, and then they released him after 2 hours because the jail was too full up. And then an hour later, they pulled him over driving his girlfriend's car back to the bar.
No.
That's awesome. I missed that show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see, Daniel, does one of your family members want to go?
Only over 18, though. Only over 18 people.
Untie them and let them speak.
Yeah.
I'll give a silly one. Let me give a silly one. Okay. Never. Trying to think of a silly one.
She's
Oh.
Is that your
words for
kid?
you. Do your mom?
What?
Sister?
Oh, never have I ever been rejected by a prostitute.
Oh no.
Yeah, I got
No.
rejected by a prostitute one
After or
time.
before you gave him the money?
No, she didn't even do it for the right price. Not even for the right price. You know, she was like, "No, thank you."
Oh no.
It was dope. It was she was gorgeous. She looked like 5'9", 5'10", and she was real pretty. And I started going in, and she just goes, "No, thank you." And I go, "What?" And she closes the door. And I stood there for a second. I thought almost she was kidding, maybe. And I go, "You joking?" She's like, "Go away."
What
And
were
you
you
know
supposed to have done?
I don't know. I think she just didn't want to see me.
You
Maybe
show
you
up
had
like a
pimp energy.
change jar or something?
What?
You show up with your change jar? No notes, just
Wait,
coin?
all right. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't the job of a prostitute to
To
have
accept you no
sex
matter
with
what?
someone for money?
No matter what. I
You're
know.
rejected by that. Wow.
I felt like, wow, the
There you go.
prostitute's oath that she took violated
The
right there.
prostitute oath. Yeah.
She's got a shitty work ethic.
She signed an oath to always have sex with men for money no matter what. Never bring politics or personal feelings into it. And you know what she did? She did both. She brought both of them into it, and I think it's fucked up.
You should report her.
I want to report it. I would call her pimp up. Like, yeah. Sir?
Was it
Sir?
a high
Customer
class?
service? Hello?
Yeah.
A
It
high
was one.
class girl, like $300-400, or was it like?
Yeah.
$5?
She was a fairly high class girl.
That's probably why, because they can be picky. But the $40 for heroin girl is going to do whatever she's got to do.
Yeah, but I don't want those.
Wow, $40.
What's the heroin one's name?
In Atlantic
You
City,
have a
you get
promo
change.
code?
You get change in Atlantic City for $40.
I would love $40.
Coupon?
Chrissy, you saw
boy.
dollar signs in your eyes. You're like, cha-ching!
Woo, I'm rich.
I can just
$40.
blow men for money.
Yeah. I
can
gotta
do that
stop doing
twice
it
a
for
week.
free. Yeah.
Free shipping.
I have
Yeah.
one.
Okay.
Never.
Oh, by the way, Jenna Marbles. I finally saw it. There it is.
What?
It's been bugging me the whole time. I was like, you look just like somebody. If you ever figured it out,
Me?
Jenna Marbles.
Or no,
Me?
or Val.
Val looks like Jenna Marbles.
My brother loves her. We used to watch her videos all the time when we were younger, so it's funny.
That is
Aw.
not weird now.
Look just like her. I love her. I haven't seen any of her videos for a while, actually. Does she still do stuff?
Let's
Didn't
pull
she
one up.
quit? Didn't she quit YouTube?
Did she?
I don't know.
Because she did Asian Face a few
Oh.
years ago.
Big
And
deal.
now
Just
the way
get
that
over
coming
it.
out, she cried and she said, I'm sorry. And then she said, I'm going to go away for a little bit.
I'm gonna cancel myself before anybody else can do it.
There you go.
Oh well.
Never have I ever been to jail.
Ooh, I haven't been to jail. Wow. all
I've
you
been
guys.
I've been in restraints.
Ooh.
Does it count if you were just there visiting your boyfriend?
No.
No.
Oh,
I had
been
the
incarcerated. Like you were booked in.
Wow.
Oh,
What did you
man.
do, Val?
Cuffs and all.
I'm trying to think. I got booked in. I actually went twice for the same thing. I went to jail for public nudity.
That's so hot.
And then I at my old Catholic
Nice.
high school. So the papers were literally like Pius X High School versus Val Dodds, and I was like, this is crazy. And literally, still like people from Pius will Instagram.
Wait, how old were you?
I was 19.
That's old enough.
I graduated.
Yeah. Wait,
And
were you
I-
naked in the school?
God bless you.
around the school, and then I hopped the fence to the football field, and then I just was taking pictures and videos all through the high school.
Oh, that's so fun.
But they made it
am-
worse because no one would have ever known until the school kind of made it bigger. And then it was like everyone started kind of like finding out because it was like this bigger thing through the school because they saw it through their cameras. And
Oh
then,
my God. Yeah.
yeah, it was a huge, big thing. And then I landed the cover of Hustler magazine because it was controversial because it was I got public nudity and trespassing. I was charged with public nudity, and then our biggest like what was it called? I had a lawyer for this. I don't know anything. Yeah.
Bad
Crime.
thing.
Our fight against everything was how can I be publicly nude but trespassing on private property? So I got
Oh.
and then I got out that same day because it was getting retrialed because of that whole argument. So as soon as it
Wow.
hit like Huffington Post and everything else, it kind of like went into this like, well, how is she getting 45 days and like DUIs and other things that are harming other people? or it was like a giant thing. It just
Wow. Did you have to
Wow.
get a special public nudity lawyer?
No, I had a pretty the firm was good and I'm from Nebraska, so that's where it was all at.
Wow.
Firm is kind of known there. I think I
Herman
probably
good.
had a better lawyer, but it's okay.
That's so fun. What an awesome story. And then you got like hustler out of it. It's awesome.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah, what a great credit.
biggest
Yeah.
layout.
Cop that got to arrest you.
Or I don't know how long it was, like 12 pages or something.
I had the U.S. Secret Service kick my door in 1994.
Shut
Oh
up.
my
What happened?
God.
I swear to God. This is how I was dating girls from England in America. We were making free phone calls, and they weren't very happy about that.
Wait, how are you making free phone calls?
Wait, were you naked?
Yes, yes.
Uh,
Thank God there was no cameras back then, right?
that's way better
Wait,
than.
what? What did you do?
Wait, time out. What'd you do that was illegal?
So we were bouncing phone calls. If you ever watched the movie Sneakers, we were basically doing bounce the phone calls around the world for free with the tones on the phones. And
Oh, that's
What
real?
is that?
Yeah.
That was
Blue
real?
boxing. It's called blue boxing. You call some bumblefuck country that has an old phone system. You play a couple of tones down the phone, and then you can dial any number in the world for free. So we were calling America. That's why I was dating all these American girls. I couldn't call England for free. I could call America for free.
Oh my God, I've never heard of this blue
Right.
boxing.
Google it.
You hacked into America so you could date chicks in wheelchairs? That's the nerdiest and most
Yes.
romantic
Oh,
thing
I
I've
was
ever
super
heard.
fucking nerdy. So I was super nerdy. It was in the newspaper that we were prank calling Clinton's fucking limousine because we were getting all the unlisted phone numbers and everything.
Oh my God.
Yeah, all
Whoa.
these famous people's numbers back in '94. Luckily, there wasn't a lot of laws back then that you could break. You know what I mean? And a lot of this stuff was unknown, so there was no laws. So the only thing they got us for in the end, was,
Especially with the Terrorism Act.
huh?
They could have called you. Now they can catch you under the Patriot Act because it's
Oh, okay.
international wire transfer. You'd be in jail
Yeah.
for 30 years for that.
Well, there was no money involved, so that's
Yeah,
the
hacker.
loophole.
That's why you went to jail?
5 days, and then I got bailed out, and then they hired me, and then everything it turned around completely. I was working for them, and
This just sounds like the plot of Catch Me If You Can.
Yeah,
you-
don't
Edward
take
Edward
that.
Snowden?
Are you just
go on,
describing a movie?
Go onto
Yeah.
Amazon and type in British hacker, and you will see my book with a green cover that tells the whole story.
Well, wow.
buried the
Look
lead
at
there,
you.
Paul.
Yes, I am on 0 day.
How
I
fancy.
would have led with that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
why
should've
didn't you
been
say
your
that
credits.
for your credit? That should have been in your
Right.
credit. I have a book.
Yeah, Paul. That
All
sounds
right,
pretty.
I-
That sounds
I
pretty.
made a book. That's
made a book.
impressive.
Yeah, yeah.
Can
I
do
barely
another? Have
speak
I
the
ever-
words so good, but you got them big words.
Can I do another one? I want to.
Yes.
Never ever have I ever lost my virginity with my mom vacuuming right outside my bedroom door.
Oh God.
Did you say you
no.
lost your virginity with your mom
Yes, she was
With
holding
your
my
mom's vacuum?
while she was
Yes.
vacuuming?
Oh, ew, with her vacuum, you
Where's the
pervert.
comma
fucked
in
a
that
vacuum?
sentence?
And then
Oh.
when we came out, she said to me, "We'll have none of that here," because she was a prim and proper old British lady.
Well, too late. It already happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah. We had sex
What a
with that.
harsh scolding you
vacuum.
suffered.
Yeah, that was it. That was it. Yeah, exactly.
But in Britannia, that's like screaming in his face.
Yes, really.
Yes, but please hand me a Kleenex, Mom.
Did she
No,
like
no.
hit your penis with a ruler? That's what I'm imagining happens in
Yeah, right. Like in the
Chrissy, that's not how people really deal with their problems.
In England?
Is hitting their penises with things. It's
Unless
not a
you
real
call
thing.
Michael.
Oh my God.
That's your
Wow.
privilege talking, Daniel.
Yes, exactly.
And
Oh,
then
yeah,
you
good
should have said
point.
to your you should have said to your mom, looks like more than one of us is sucking something up. And
Yes.
Yeah.
Daniel,
Where was
how,
the
the
winniness?
Daniel, how do you jerk off with 25 people in your room?
then, yeah.
Very fast and very quietly.
Do you go to the bathroom to jerk off?
There's two people there.
You
Sometimes.
turn the faucet on and just try to go fast?
Yeah.
Princess Peach.
Yeah.
Does anyone
That's
have
exactly.
a record? Daniel, do you have like a time? Do you have like a record time? Like, have you been able to go full on in like 10 seconds or something like that?
30 seconds is usually no.
30. Wow. I
Holy
can't even
shit.
unzip my pants in 30 seconds. That's crazy.
He's got the picture from the movie Cuties on the wall behind him. So
Yeah,
Oh,
it's Princess
15
Peach is
seconds
behind
then.
you.
yeah, exactly.
That's cheating.
Ew. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Who needs to go? John, did you go again?
No, I'll give you one. Never have I ever eaten 12 servings of chicken for dinner about an hour ago. 12 servings.
Here we go. That's what I expected.
Define portion.
Yeah,
Fine
So-
chicken.
You know how sometimes, all right, her name was Sal. No, I ate an entire rotisserie chicken. It was only this big.
Oh, those are the best.
Okay,
They just come
who
ready.
here can't eat an entire rotisserie chicken?
Easy.
And then what I like to do is after I eat something, then I look at the shame scale on the back that tells you how many calories and all that. And it said 12 servings, that I had eaten 12.
Oh my
Wait,
God.
they think
12
12 people are gonna eat one little rotisserie chicken?
I don't
Is
know
it
12 people
$5
from what,
Walmart
maybe
chicken?
from Alabama. in
Is
a
that like
wheelchair,
Tiny
but not-
Tim servings? Like that's crazy.
I come from a family of 10. There's 10 kids in my family, and there's
Oh my
no way one of
God.
those things could feed everyone.
That's at least 7
Wow.
rotisserie chickens you would
I
need
think
for your
we would
family.
be 10.
Val, where are you among the 10?
I'm third to last.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, I
That's
can't
always the
believe
one.
you're
That's
10.
always the troubled
What's the
one.
spread?
Yeah,
Like what's the age spread?
Sisters and 2 brothers. My dad kept trying for boys, and it was like girl, 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 girl. And
Yeah,
then
fuck you, Dad.
we got 2 boys. And then when he couldn't have kids anymore, we fostered three more. So there's 13 total.
Oh my God.
Is
were the
your dad
Fosters-
rich?
Were the Fosters boys?
We had 2 boys and 1 girl.
Wow.
Wait, is your dad rich or no?
I don't know if he wanted to work for his like whole life and not be around everyone. I don't know what his whole thing was. We weren't rich by any means, but we weren't in a bad
Liked a lot of kids. They have a lot of kids out there, out in real America, Daniel. People are having
That's
kids.
too many, bro.
If you have 10 kids, there's a good chance of one being a porn star, I think, right?
Yeah.
10% of children. Yes.
Like out of all
From
All their
Nebraska.
children.
one of us was bound to like.
And it's Nebraska. There's more space out there. The kids, some of the kids live outdoors. I imagine. You know, you have like indoor and outdoor kids.
Cornfields.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have 9 kids, so that way they're not porn stars. Okay.
You better get a smaller house.
What?
Yeah.
You're saying he had 8 daughters that look like you? The poor
That's
man.
pretty much.
Wow.
I look the same.
That's
Oh.
awesome. You guys
Or-
could do a whole kick line.
How many of
Like,
them
you
are
guys ever
single?
do the, you guys ever do the switcheroo?
Yeah.
Everyone actually has 3 kids, so I'm an aunt to like 30 nieces and nephews, pretty
Oh
much.
my god.
Oh my
Do
God.
you remember all their names? No.
Yeah,
There's
well,
no way.
Kinda. I don't
Oh
know the recent ones, kind of. I don't really know their names.
This
Yeah.
Nebraska
You
is
need-
probably
you need
3
to have,
different
like,
names. They
A
just use them
family
over.
tree.
Just with like ours is already insane. Where like my brother's like, "What's our uncle's name?" And I'm like, "Are you serious? You don't
That's
even."
awesome.
It's like there's too many people. I don't know. And then like keeping up with birthdays. My nieces are like, "Do you remember my birthday, Aunt Val?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I do."
Which one are you? Haha.
Guess a random date. Yeah.
How many of them stopped talking to you when you got on the cover of Hustler?
All of them, pretty much.
Really? Oh no.
I was
Haters
actually
gonna hate.
babysit all my nieces and nephews pretty much. And then when I started this, all my siblings were like, nope. And then I have my
That's
younger
horrible.
sister who has 1. She's the only one that has 1 kid. And then me and my younger brother, he's the baby of the family. We're the only 2 that don't have kids at all. And then I'm a great aunt. My oldest niece has 2 kids. And she's younger than
Oh
me.
man.
So I'm like, what the heck is going
That's a
on?
lot of birthday presents to buy and Christmas presents. Yikes.
Yeah.
But this is the best way of getting out of babysitting I've ever fucking heard.
Say that again.
What'd you say, Jody?
I said that's the best way of getting out of babysitting I've ever fucking heard.
Yeah. Just do porn. Yeah.
Jody, put another quarter in your phone.
Oh, Jody, your reception. You might need to wind it up again.
Get some
Oh,
foil.
let me get the
Start
hamsters.
twisting.
Oh. Wow, that's
Val,
so
are they
interesting.
still? Are they all in Nebraska still? Is like the whole family still there?
Most of them are. Some of them, the oldest niece that I have with my great nieces and What are they to me?
I don't know. I don't have Ancestry.com. I don't know.
We all live in Colorado, my oldest niece, and then my younger sister, and then my brother, actually, the youngest one, he's the one I'm closest with. He's in the Navy in Jacksonville, and they actually did the longest days at sea. It was like 205 days at sea
Wow.
without porting. So they had their gas flown to them and everything. And so he called my mom. He used to be this huge stoner kid, and she's like, you can't let him quit the Navy. He wants to quit the Navy. You can't let him quit the Navy. And so we're talking, and he's like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Like, I already signed till 2022, and like, I can't even be here. Like, but they had us stuck on this ship, and he didn't even really know about the whole mask thing either, because they left in January.
Oh, wow.
So
Oh my
Like
God.
that David Koresh.
wear masks, and I was like, no, that's happening here too. And he's like, no, you don't understand. And I'm like,
There's a pandemic.
it's really bad here. Trust me, I get it. Like, I don't.
There's a flu on the ship. Some kind of pandemic.
We're not doing anything.
205 days at sea. You definitely have to learn to jerk off in less than 30 seconds.
That's
in that
crazy.
situation.
Yeah, you have
Wow.
to jerk off to like a fish or something.
Yeah.
Like, that's
How
all.
does every guy not know what's going on?
We've all dated girls like that, though. The fish smell.
What?
It triggered something in his brain.
Yeah, I know. It's a
Something
flashback.
about a brother
Flashback.
semen? Yeah.
Made me lose my boner, Paul. Thanks a lot.
Sorry.
Brother.
See, I always wondered, how does step porn happen? And it's like through Valerie, basically her whole family. Everyone's hot, you know,
Please
big
send a link.
family. Things happen.
That's how they started talking to her again. One of them came up and said, "How much did you get doing that?"
Right.
Goodness.
I have one kind of attractive cousin, but I don't see him very much. They won't let me see him. No.
He has a clean place.
Cousin's illegal in a number of states.
Yeah, I think he lives in Maryland. It's fine. Last time I saw him was when like one of our grandmas died. We're not a close
wow.
family. Yeah, it's fine. I have
Lexi.
a niece and a nephew.
That's nice though to have at
Nice.
least
I
that.
miss them. They're cute. They live in North Carolina, far away.
Oh.
They won't
I
let
don't
me
have-
see him. No.
That's where my oldest sister lives. is
Oh,
in
I wonder if my brother lives near her.
the- What if we're related?
Whoa.
Ooh.
Never have ever
Stepsister.
tried to masturbate at work.
Oh,
Tried
that's
to have succeeded.
oh,
No,
I'm
just
drinking
try.
right now.
I
You
was
try
not
or succeeding.
successful. I did
I
not
have.
succeed.
Oh, everyone masturbates at work.
Really? Everyone?
Yeah.
Work at home,
Yeah.
so yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's harder for girls, right? They need more time, maybe.
I was working at NYU in the liberal studies department, and I was like, let's see how liberal they are.
It's
No, I
very
just was
liberal.
like so bored, and I hated my job, and I was just like, fuck this place. But I couldn't even.
Literally.
Yeah, I couldn't. I was humping the wall, and I went into the bathroom, and I just couldn't do it.
Wow.
Like, yeah, I was just like, I'm at work. What am I doing? You know?
No, for me, I just lay on the floor, just start jerking it. If it's what single stall, if it's a multi stall, I go on the toilet, stand over like I'm peeing, then jerk it, or sit down like I'm taking a dump and then jerk it.
What job do you have that you could
I've
ever
done this
to
a lot.
lay on the floor?
Do you have a book?
Yeah. What
I don't
kind
know
of
any jobs
laying
that
on
have that
the
much
floor
room.
job do you have?
Investment advisor at JP Morgan Chase.
Oh,
You're a masturbatory advisor? What is that?
No, not anymore. Anyway,
JP
very
Morgan.
I was a
Chase.
banker. I was a banker at Chase for a while.
Wow.
Mm.
Yeah. Then I used to get
That's
drunk
not a
at
good
work
look for
because
them.
I had a drinking problem. So
But look at you now, laying down on a Zoom.
on my mom's floor, yeah, laying on your Zoom show on my mom's floor. I'm so successful.
While your mom
Peaking.
chimes in. I like it. I like that your mom chimes
I have
in.
another one.
All right, Val.
Never have I ever had sex with a pastor's son in the church.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh my God. None of our pastors' sons were good looking.
Okay.
That's
Oh, and-
hot.
None of the pastor's sons were into me at all.
Probably because you weren't Catholic. Oh.
That's what it was. I was like, boys, and they were like, get away from us. You're not young.
Wow, them and the hookers don't want you. I don't get
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Wow. So holy cow. What
What
kind of
am I
church was
doing
this?
wrong?
What were you? Was it like Lutheran, Protestant?
wasn't, I don't know honestly what it was, because I grew up Catholic when I went to the Catholic school, and then it wasn't Lutheran, but it was like Catholic Christian kind of, but
Was it Methodist? That's what I was raised.
because it was Catholic Christian is what they said
Satanist?
they were, but it was different to me because
Scientology.
you couldn't really like be like in the Catholic Church, a priest can't marry. So when his
Yeah, he
dad
can't.
married and had like kids and stuff, I was like, how are you Catholic Christian?
Wow. Sounds like a big loophole they found.
Right. Where he's like, we're just gonna
Loophole. Yeah.
We're gonna make our own church. The do whatever the fuck you want church.
Church and get some ass.
Yeah.
Every morning you eat pizza for breakfast.
He was actually going back. He went to like I think it's called Hillsong in Australia.
Ooh.
Like music family and everything, and so we had to go. It was like when I started talking to him kind of, and we went to his family's church, and he had to make sure everything was like going okay with like all the instruments for Sunday church and everything. And so that's when I just like made my move.
That's hot. You're like, let's go make the Bible sticky. Let's go.
Right. Right in front, on the stage, like where the altar was. It was right up front. And I was like,
Wow. Please open your Bibles too. Like, I can't.
Jesus would be proud.
Go here with his family and just be like, I wonder
That's hot.
what he thinks about it.
That is hot.
Wow, that's
God
super
damn,
hot.
literally.
We had
Wow.
the only drama in my church was that the pastor, who was a woman, ran away with someone else's husband in the church.
Oh, wow. How progressive.
Yeah. He was very progressive because she was a lady pastor to begin with, and she was like kind of a little mannish. She was like a little dykey, although I was like young and I didn't even know what dykey was back then. I just was like,
But you had a feeling. You were like,
she's
this
got a
bitch
raspy
was
voice
shit.
and she doesn't
Did
take
it
any
make you
shit from
tingle?
anyone. And then yeah, she ran away with Bill Thomas. Oh my God, why do I remember
Oh,
this?
wow.
Yeah.
Fucking Bill.
And he was kind of like a lean man. He was like a soft-spoken lean man, and she was like kind of husky. And I guess it makes sense.
Oh, it makes it. People like that. They like that little combination. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's very popular.
yeah. They were like the dish and the spoon.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. They kind of straight, and she's hiding being gay. I get it.
I
And I
don't
get
know.
That's
I
in the
don't know.
Bible.
I get it. Yeah, yeah. I
I
get
was
it.
like,
It's-
does this mean we're not gonna have an egg hunt this year?
Do I still have to pray now?
We had
Yeah.
good church events, like, and then I was confirmed, and we stopped going because it like got real then, and I was like,
Good
"Ugh."
enough.
Yeah, I just like digging through hay for eggs.
I was like,
Oh, wow.
That's what the Lord intended.
Yeah.
I hooked up with a lay speaker from, like, he was a Methodist, like, I don't know, he's like a preacher light kind of guy.
Ooh.
And that was
Ooh.
tough because the first couple times I tried to get under the robe, you know, and he would start to cry because he thought Jesus would get mad at him.
Aw,
Oh
that's
my
so
God.
sweet.
To me, preacher
Yeah.
of light just sounds like a guy likes to go to a lot of raves, you know? Like, oh, I'm a preacher of light.
Sounds like a come on line. I'm
Yeah.
a preacher of light. What are you doing later?
Hey, baby, I'm a preacher of light. You want to check it out?
You look like you're in the darkness. Let's lighten you up.
the pastor's son came really weird, like every time. It was
How
like
did he
a
come?
little weird, like body shaking thing. of
Oh, my
just-
God.
Would he come like in a cross shape?
That was the devil.
He did. How did you know?
He was possessed.
Like the shaking shit that they do in those churches with the snakes.
Was he started speaking in tongues?
Was his head spinning around?
It's just like,
So he probably had a lot of shame attached to that.
Jesus.
Yeah, he probably had like a shame.
Oh,
complex.
for sure. You know for a fact he had it real bad.
I don't think.
Oh my God, this is so interesting.
That is holy sex right there.
Holy shit.
My
Going
church was
straight
not
to heaven.
sexy. My church was not sexy at all. Like the choir robes, they were like, you know, like this shade of cobalt blue. They like never were ever washed. Like year to year,
Hot.
you know, they weren't washed. You know, like you just wear them over your. The adults would just wear them over their clothes, and it's just like nobody's opening the windows in the church. It's just a lot of like air that stays put. A lot of stale,
Yes.
stagnant. Nothing's moving through. You know.
Yeah.
That's
Which
holy
it
air.
has all the young boy molestation smells.
Yeah.
No, it was
Jordan.
not in Methodism.
No.
Oh wow,
That's the
really?
Catholics.
Yeah, that's Catholics. We were not about that. We wanted to
Yeah,
get away
you-
from that.
They were
You
about
guys actually
Dutch
said-
women and Bill goddamn Thomas.
Yeah, that was the
That's what they were
Protestant movement. We're not into stained glass windows or molesting boys.
You're allowed to
That's
get
what it
married.
Oh, okay.
If it's
Very
Protestants in England and that, they can get married, right? In the Protestants, the priests. Or not?
Yes. Yeah,
Yes,
yes.
I
I think that
yes,
stops.
yeah.
I think that stops most of it. If you can have a wife, they don't want to fuck kids because kids.
Yeah,
are
why
accessible.
would you want? Yeah, you got a lady to bang. I'm not gonna want
Right.
to bang a
Kids
kid.
are the only accessible thing to the Catholic priest, so they're like.
At least it cuts it down, which is good. You want to cut down on it.
I
at
don't
least,
get
you know.
why wouldn't you try to
Statistically
sneakily
lower.
like why wouldn't you try to sneakily bang another adult first before you go into kids, you know? Like why would
Because-
I don't know.
Well, you got
I don't
20
know
kids
that's the
sleeping
same
over your
people
house.
want.
Like the Epstein stuff. You like get your wife in on it and then
Oh yeah. It's
I
There's,
wanna know
it's
how
about
rich do
power.
you have to be bored with like regular adult sex? I mean, you know, it's only these rich people that.
$100 million and up.
Is that
$100 million and
It's
up.
the rich
Yeah.
people that can like sustain it. Like being a pedophile is not a poor man's game. It's like
Right.
you need to have
No.
connections. You need to have.
You're gonna have
secrets,
multiple guys,
pay people
multiple.
off,
Yeah.
live
It's-
near
it's-
trains. I don't know.
They only catch the poor pedophiles. The rich ones are
Daniel,
too hard.
exactly how does it work, Daniel?
Let me tell you.
already Daniel's mother's house.
You bring it out for
He's
you.
hiding out.
I'll be honest with you guys. Like, they catch the poor pedophiles, but I mean, pedophilia is a thing. There are older people in positions of power abusing their power in order to have sex with people younger than them.
Yeah, we
Even
all
if
know
it
that.
was,
Yeah, the whole
exactly.
Boy Scouts.
Yeah, oh my god.
And I don't get the good-looking teachers that have to fuck the kids. It's always the
Have
good-looking
to.
female teachers, right? You're like, I wish there was that teacher. That teacher was alive when I was in high school.
Oh, I think someone had an interview with one of those people, and they were talking about it. They were like, it's hormonal too. It's actually the kids are going through puberty.
They're
The
horny
boys
as fuck.
especially.
Well, think about it.
they're
The
horny.
woman is at closer to her sexual peak, and I don't know. I'm
The
not.
kid- and
I'm
yeah,
not-
you're right.
I'm not like yes-anding this, but like guys are at their sexual peak at like 17, and women like in their like 20s and 30s. I'm not saying it's a good idea. I'm just saying.
You don't recommend it.
Yeah.
Oh, this is younger man.
Do not recommend.
Do not
But if
recommend.
you eat their flesh, you stay young forever. So
Ew.
that's something.
Yeah, this is not the.
That's
Never
what I-
ever had adrenochrome. No, that's not this
Those
episode.
hot teachers must know that half the class is jerking off to them at night.
No, I
Oh,
would.
yeah.
If I became a teacher, I would hope so. I would give
Right.
that as part of the homework.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Every night at
Whoever
13.
jerks off.
Your homework better be sticky.
I remember every
Yeah.
night.
Now
at
it's all
13,
digital.
When I was in 8th grade, it was just I went through each class. I was like, first period, no. Second period, yes, Mrs. Johnson, yeah.
Ew.
You know.
Nice.
And then I'd get to my gym teacher and I'd finish. It was a fun time.
Ew,
was
the
a
gym teacher.
Yeah, his
Ew.
name was Bill Thomas. No,
We always had trainee
Ooh.
teachers. In America,
it was
you guys
Jerry
had trainee-
Sandusky.
Gives a whole new meaning to dodgeball.
Ew, Chrissie.
Ew.
You.
Ew. All right. Do we
Yeah.
have time for one more? Does anyone have another Never Have I Ever?
Can I do one again?
Yeah.
All right. I never have I ever not spoken to my neighbors because they thought I made porn. And Valerie, you can't be in this because we know.
Okay.
She's already in it.
I
Wait,
found
they
out my
didn't speak to you because they thought you made porn.
guy across the street told my whole street that me and my wife made porn.
That's kind of a
Congratulations.
nice
Why?
thing.
I'd let it go.
I didn't
What
find
a
out about it
compliment.
until we had like the neighbors over in like the fire pit like about a month ago, and one of the daughters said, "Yeah, none of those people up there talk to you because the guy across the street said that you guys do porn."
Oh my
Crazy.
God.
That's
Oh,
like a
that would be a
compliment.
dream come true. Let him think
Right?
that and stop talking to me. Perfect.
Yeah.
They just never started.
So-
It was right from the start, right from when we moved in. They didn't.
You should just make a porn and then just like send it to them anyway.
Yeah. And be like, yo,
Oops,
this.
it got leaked.
No, I
Yeah.
should
An
fuck his
neighborly
wife.
thing to
is what I
do.
should do. I should fuck his wife. That's what I should do.
Oh, can I?
Ooh, that's a
That's very
category.
friendly.
Do it
neighbor
properly.
stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
That
Yeah,
is
go
not
all
what
the
Mr. Rogers sang
way.
about.
Moved up.
Fuck
because-
Mr. Rogers.
And I'm like in the middle of nowhere. And my neighbors were like, they were like my grandparents next door. And then like one day, I don't know if they found out or what happened, but now they like don't really they say hi, but it was
Wow.
Oh no.
That's so messed up.
The husband got looked jerking off to you. That's what happened.
I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're so cool, or what happened?
Oh, we're
I don't
cool.
know.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
like,
you'd be like, I'm still a person.
When the wife's not there, I bet you the
Right.
husband says hello to you then.
There's Omaha Steaks. I'm probably like the best neighbor to have. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you just did that.
You might just walk out naked one day. That's amazing. I'd be like so thankful for that. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Well,
Welcome to move next door to me anytime.
The weird thing is,
Yeah.
the neighbor, the guy always talks about nudity because we have a lake up front. So he's like, "Don't go nudie skiing," and I'm like, "No," and then I'm like,
He's trying to give you subliminal messages.
"Yeah, we're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
He may be gay because I would definitely tell you to go nudie swimming.
Or maybe he thinks he's being funny and he like doesn't know how to relate to the youth. I don't know.
Wacka wacka, don't go nudie swimming.
my cat's outside," and I came out in a robe because I was just doing hair and makeup one day, and then he's like, "Go put some clothes on," and I was like, he always makes comments about.
Wow.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait. Can you, Valerie? Can you clear this up for me? You're implying that a man was making comments about a woman's body. that never happens. I think.
In 2020?
Or where I think when you're in my field, you're just kind of like, "Are you saying this because it's a normal thing? Like, am I
Yeah.
taking it too like?" Oh,
You know what, Valerie? As a friend, I'm gonna Google you naked. You're welcome.
Wow.
I've never
That's
heard.
a
I've
real
never
friend.
heard anyone that says which does porn that's saying "in my field." Isn't that like scientists and fucking teachers?
In her
Oh,
field of study, Paul.
Paul, your last name
Paul.
is Field.
Yeah, I
Paul,
know. Yeah.
Paul, have some respect for Valerie. You son
I
of a
wasn't
bitch.
criticizing. I
Wait,
just said I've never
Valerie.
heard anyone say that.
Can we
Don't
meet
throw the
your
word
dog,
field around
Valerie?
it.
oh, really? Jacobin.
I
The
didn't know if
word
that was a
field,
jacket
you know,
that
it's
was
your
moving or
family
a
name.
dog.
It's important.
Kind of blended with my blanket.
Oh,
What kind of dog is that? Oh, he's so nice.
it's so nice. Look at that.
Oh.
You think he knows you do porn?
I like
Doggy style.
Yeah, exactly.
When he catches you doing doggy style, he's like,
Right.
Is that for me? Oh,
You're
thank you,
doing it
mister.
wrong.
"Is that
He's-
for me?" Aw.
Yeah.
So tired of the peanut butter.
Oh my
that
God,
dog.
he's so cute.
Gives you a treat after.
Yeah.
Paw,
No, he's like,
Doug, you
no.
want a bone?
what a cutie. Oh my God, I want a dog so bad.
How come you don't have one,
Aw.
Valerie? Chrissie?
You know what? I should, because I keep thinking, oh, things are about to go back to normal and I won't be home anymore. But I should have gotten one fucking 6 months ago.
We don't shed.
As soon as you buy one, you'll be out doing shows the next week. That's what's gonna happen.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
afraid is going to
watch.
happen. And I want to be a bad
100.
dog mom.
But if you bring
Oh,
up,
and there's nothing worse than a white woman who's a bad dog mom.
Ugh. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like your thing to be a dog mom, you know? Why would you ruin that?
Yeah.
There's a couple of open micers. I should buy them a fucking dog so they don't come out anymore.
That's actually a good way to get somebody to stay home.
Yeah.
Here's the dog. That's the new telling someone they're not funny. Here's a
Yes,
dog.
exactly.
Oh,
Go to
no.
Oklahoma
That would
and
totally
with
work
the
on me.
puppies.
I'd be like, bye everyone.
you guys have
Time to retire.
Whiskers needs me. All right, let's all go around and quickly plug where people can find you, follow you. Paul.
NoFilterPaul.com. I'm doing shows in 2 weeks with Dave Landau at the Comedy Cove.
Ooh.
Gene Nagel says hi, Chrissie. I told him.
Oh, I love Gene. Yeah,
Said to
tell him I
say
said hi.
I'm doing a couple more shows. NoFilterPaul.com. NoFilterPaul on Facebook. Thank you.
I love it. Valerie Dodd.
No.
go to valdodds.com. You can find everything you want there. And I am not doing any shows right now.
Oh.
Do you know
Aw.
the website?
Do you have an OnlyFans?
I do.
Yeah.
Onlyfans.valdodds.com.
I love it. I love it. Jodi Lee.
You can find me on MySpace. You can
Throwback.
Oh, nice.
I guess Facebook. I don't know. I fucking hate it, so I'm really not on.
I hate
much.
Facebook too.
But yeah, Facebook. I've got Instagram. I don't go on there, but maybe I will.
I think it's a good way to stay in contact, the Instagram.
We'll just come to your house. Don't
Yeah,
worry
we'll
about
just
Yeah,
show
yeah,
up.
yeah.
Come on over,
We'll
guys.
come to you.
I'm
We'll write
Don't
you a
even-
letter.
John Wendel.
So you can see me at Wendel Comedy on Instagram, wendelcomedy.com. And got a series of shows coming up in Foxwoods over the next year, private gigs. And going to Nebraska or Colorado to find Valerie Dodds.
Ah,
There you go.
I was like, why are you going to Nebraska?
to find your
Find
family.
the rest of your family.
My
God.
kid needs a tutor. Are you available?
Daniel Perafan.
I have a Last Call comedy show every weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Come on through 7:30 at Bridge and Tunnel Brewery. Come check it out. 7 o'clock. Bridge and
Wow,
Tunnel Brewery.
legit plugs here. I love it. Yeah, check me out, Atlantic City Comedy
Wait,
Club.
Valerie has one more.
Valerie.
Does anyone come to Comedy Works in Colorado?
We could. I'm gonna write
Sure.
it down.
Please, I would love to see everyone.
Ooh, I love Colorado. There's so many men there. Okay.
Mountain men.
Mountain men.
Don't get
They're
it.
so manly. Flannel. Ugh. Can't handle it. All right. I'm going to be at Atlantic City Comedy Club October 2nd and 3rd with the comedians of the Compound. And I'm going to be headlining Tiff's Ale House on October 21st at 8:30. Guys, thank you so much for coming on. This has been Never Have I Ever.
Thank you so much for
we'll see
having
you next
us.
time.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.